So did he tell her or not? Because recently they stayed at somebody's house and figured out afterwards, after they got naked all over the place, that their friends had cameras all over the place, Cass.
Yeah, so he and his girlfriend were house sitting for some friends, and they have a hot tub on the back deck, so they didn't really bother with clothing when going to the hot tub because they were there alone. Well, on the second to last night, they didn't quite make it back to the bedroom before they played piano naked in the living room. So the next morning, he got a text from his buddy being like, hey, my wife didn't want me to text you because this is embarrassing, but we have security cameras in the living areas. We probably should have told you. Really sorry. Thought you should have known.
So do you get, and I think you guys were telling me you get notifications on those cameras, right?
Yeah, if there's like sound or movement or something like that, yeah, usually you'll get a pop-up notification that says like camera A, motion, or human voice. So he didn't tell his girlfriend because he knew that she would be horrified that somebody saw them doing the deed. Well, they're house sitting again this weekend, and part of him is like, well, I should tell her about the cameras because I don't want her walking around nude or doing something that, we shouldn't do on camera, but also part of me thinks that she should just never know and trying to find a way to make sure that she's always wearing clothes so she's not humiliated and our friendship with the couple doesn't end. All right, that's where we left it.
So here is the update this morning. Thanks for all your advice on Friday. I really hadn't planned to tell her about the cameras or what they saw, and I probably shouldn't have. Oh, that sounds promising. On Friday night, I got off work a little later than she had. She got to their house to let the dogs out and make dinner around 5:30. I didn't get there until around 8. By then, she had already had a glass or two of wine while she had cooked. As soon as I walked in, she already seemed to be in a pretty good mood. I walked in, and she started kissing me, touching me, blah, 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 blah. Of course, I knew we could be seen, so I kept trying to push her off of me, but in a way where she didn't realize what I was doing. I just kept trying to avoid it or make excuses to step away from her. I must have been doing a really bad job because she noticed and instantly got angry and felt rejected. Before I knew it, we were in a big fight and I had to tell her so she didn't feel rejected. I asked her if we could go to the bedroom. She didn't want to because she rejected me for my initial reaction. So I told her that there were cameras and I didn't want them to see what we were doing. She instantly remembered what happened last time, and I started asking, and she started asking me how I knew about the cameras and if I had known the last time we stayed there. I told her I didn't know then. Then she asked if I found out, so I was honest with her, and she was horrified, just like I knew she would be. She was so embarrassed and started to cry. She was mad at me for not telling her and decided she wanted to go home right away. So she left, and I had to stay and finish our weekend of house sitting. So I don't know how she's going to feel about things moving forward. I tried calling and texting her over the weekend, but she didn't really want to talk. I have no idea if she even... is she even going to want to continue to be friends with him? I just hope all this blows over. So I don't even know how to rectify it in this case.
He should have done what I said and just been like, girl, you better back off because they just put cameras in this week and we can't be doing that in front of the cameras. Like, he should have just lied. That's an okay lie, right? Can we all agree? There's some okay lies.
Yeah. That's sort of my platform, that 100% honesty in your relationship is just a couple of points too many. So a little one like this, everybody's going to be happy all the way around. Keep honesty at about 98% in your relationship. You'll be super happy. Mo?
Yeah, I said that he should just pretend to see the cameras while he was there, but at the same time, I don't know why she's like so mad at him. It's not his fault. They was in it together. He didn't know either. Like, well, I don't know why she won't talk to him.
Yeah, and I don't know why he choked on just not telling her the truth on it, or our version of the truth. Cassie.
Which is not the
Well,
truth.
my main concern would be like, is it recorded? Do they keep it on file? So if it's just a live stream and it disappears, that's fine. But if someone has a recording of me doing something like that, then I need to know. Like, you need to know if that exists.
Yeah, I think I have mine set to record. But even so, I mean, what are you going to do with it anyway? I mean, yes, you should know. But B, I mean, I don't know that I would ever know that ever happened with anybody that was watching my house to begin with, because I'm not rewinding, and when there are notifications going off, I'm just, well, it's because Mo's watching the house. I wouldn't assume to go back and see what he was doing, Tavi.
But she doesn't know that. I mean, they could be watching it. They could be rewatching it. They could be selling it on OnlyFans. Like, there's all kinds of things. And it might not have just been the piano playing. Maybe she, like, picked her nose or something else embarrassing in the hot tub that she's like, oh, my God, they saw me do everything.
And the thing is, this couple is his friend, right? So she's probably thinking, if anything goes really badly in this relationship, if he really wanted to get back at me, he would have access to that kind of recording.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that's a scary thought, honestly. I mean, I think if it gets deleted, whatever, you just move on, you go back to the house. It's embarrassing, but it happens. It's not like everybody doesn't do this, right?
Right.
You know, every adult. But if there's a recording, it needs to be deleted ASAP, and boyfriend needs to get on it.
The BERT Show.